Yo, what is up, everyone? It's y'all weekly. I know it's been 2 weeks, but your usually weekly dose of Weekly Comic Podcast, where it's just me, known as Star Psycho, Diego, also known as Wrath, Brennan, also known as shit, I forgot about that. We don't worry about that. Anywho, Javen, the god of anime, of course. And what we're about to get in, we're gonna do this new thing where we haven't talked about in 2 weeks. You know why? Because we're just gonna breeze right past all these topics, and then we'll get into the juicy parts. We get into meat and potatoes of this bullshit. Anywho, Trigon gets an anime adaptation. I don't know about y'all, but I have never, and I mean ever, seen any anime of Trigon. Not even the old ones. I heard it's good, but I never seen it. What about y'all?
Yeah, same. Never seen it.
Nope. I'll probably watch the new one though. Check it out.
I see things about it, but not it.
Yeah, honestly, I just think I thought about it. Maybe this will give me a reason why to watch the old Trigon, see what it looks like. The character design of it looks dope, so I might give it a try. Anywho, next topic. I told y'all this gonna be a speedrun in this bitch. Devil's a Part-Time in Season 2. Gonna be coming out on July 4th. How do y'all feel about this coming?
I do not care. I know my girlfriend's about to be hype as hell because she loves Devil's a Part-Timer, but I don't care.
Okay.
I've never seen it.
Brandon?
Don't care.
I got nothing to say.
Damn. So I'm the only one who might be meat riding on this shit, to be honest. This was fun fact. Of me, one of the first few animes I got into or that made me get into anime. Other than like, I don't want to say Pokemon or Dragon Ball. This is like the main reason. Other than Attack on Titan, and this was like my go-to. Once I got Netflix and I saw this, I played this. I'm like, where is season 2? And never got season 2. But now a little kid me would be happy. Maybe freshman year of high school me would be a little happy. But that's neither here or there. Anywho, Avatar is releasing 3 films, and not the blue people. We're not talking about them. We gonna talk about we talking about the element. I'm talking about earth, fire, water, wind. There we go.
Really
Oh my
fucked
gosh.
up the order. I can't with you.
Listen,
The order don't matter. We all know.
order don't matter. If y'all know it, y'all know. If you don't, then you just a scrub. It don't matter. How do
That's
y'all think about this?
crazy. I'm kind of confused on where these movies came from, but I mean, hey, I'll watch them.
I think I want to see how these that Netflix live action TV show
Gonna be mid.
goes first. Yeah, I mean, I have no faith, bro. I ain't gonna lie. After what M Night did to me, I got some trust issues.
Look,
with these Avatar live action films.
I'm sure it'll be just as good, if not a little bit better.
I heard that the actors have faith in it, but to be honest, I never
Look, the
trusted actors
creator
because
left. That's when I lost all faith.
Listen, I lost faith in the actors when the Cowboy Bebop crew were trying to defend it. We
Hey,
already know how
listen.
that went.
The show was okay. It's just not the anime. And if you disassociate the two, it's a fine show.
Is it
I
though?
would say
Is it really?
it just yeah.
I saved
Spider-Man.
myself the pain. I didn't even watch it.
Anywho, what Diego was about to say, Spider-Man re-releases his extra scenes in movies. But to be honest, I'm probably not gonna pay to see this movie again because you know why? I want to
That's
see the director's cut at
crazy.
home. I'm sorry, I love this movie. I did, but I don't feel like
You
watching
would rather
it again.
watch it at home instead of at the movies in Dolby, my guy.
Listen, I already got the movie theater experience, baby. Like, what do I need that again? And it's not going to hit the
crazy.
same after.
I'm sorry, but if they ever
after
decided
6
to
months.
fucking re-release Endgame with less scenes, I got my ass is sitting in. I don't care.
With less,
said with less
scenes?
scenes,
Yeah,
that's the
with less scenes, with more scenes. I'm sitting my ass down in that Dolby cinema and I'm watching it. Y'all are crazy.
Bro's gonna sit in the cinema to watch a YouTube poop Endgame, but we removed all Thanos scenes. Come on, bro. What you mean?
Are we crazy or
It's
are
only
you
Iron Man
crazy?
scenes.
Dude, look, Spider-Man No Way Home is fucking gas. And I will sit in that cinema a second time in Dolby and be happy with these
You
extra
wanna go see
scenes.
it with me, bro?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go, bro. I want to look. Think about it like this, right? They left the scenes off of the DVD release, bro. There's not gonna be a DLC. Like we have
Yeah,
to
they
go
will.
see it, bro. It's not
No, there's not
coming.
a DLC. You're paying for the same movie again, but with a little bit extra scenes for the same price.
Pretty much, and they'll probably have like 10 more scenes. I'm like, wow, I
Exactly.
totally
You
don't
heard
remember
of the
that being there.
director's cut. Here's the director's cut part 2. And you're going to be paying the same amount of money for both.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Brennan, what's your opinion on this?
I mean, I'll probably go see it, but I'm still gonna talk shit because it's just a cash grab.
Yeah,
I mean, it is, but like, it'd be
That's
like
what
trying to.
every
I think they're
re-release
trying to
of
push
movies
it.
is doing.
Trying to push
Look at
it from like
Morbius.
one spot up. I think it's like I could be wrong. I think it's number 6 highest performing film of all time. They're trying to push it to number 5.
no, I'm trying to get it to number 4. You feel me?
You got that money like that?
Yes, I do.
No, he doesn't.
Funk.
What you mean? I'm
Anywho,
about to buy out 2 whole
speaking,
cinemas, bro.
speaking of
I've-
someone that has too much money but a lot more time on his hands to be doing shit, Ezra Miller, he's a goddamn menace. Especially one, the things that he's been doing since we last talked about him, groomed a girl who was also a minor, by the way, and then also kidnaps a girl who was 18 and ran away with her. We don't know.
I'm
No
so
one knows. Apparently, or let me just say, maybe they ran away together. Regardless, police doesn't know where he is. We don't know where he is. This man just doing worse things than a Reverse Flash himself. He might as well just cast it as a Reverse Flash. I'm gonna be real.
Oh shit. Yo, that was
More
mad
of
funny.
a man's more of a menace than the baby on a casual weekend. I'm gonna be honest. Like this man just
Let's go.
Let's go.
the baby just be beating up people. Ezra Miller just he beat people up and then do other weird
Disappears with
things
them.
with girls that are minors. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if y'all want to talk about us anymore.
I'm
This is
sick of
guys
Ezra.
just
I
fucking
don't want
weird.
to hear anything about him or his Flash ever again.
All right,
Yeah.
listen.
We stand.
Speaking of people who used to work for DC who are fucking wildin'.
Amber
Go ahead.
Heard
Yeah.
getting axed from Aquaman too because of the recent Donnie Depp trial. That
No, that's Donnie
she took
Jep.
Johnny, fuck you. And that she took a massive L. She got a stank dookie in the bed. She dookie on the bed, and she got Amber Turd take that L. She took a shitty L and lost the damn trial, and now she's gonna be $13 million in debt because she only has $2 million to her name.
Dog, you
L
know what's
actress,
crazy
L
to
woman,
me?
and L bitch.
Oh,
What?
bitch. I just find it crazy that she went from being in the movie like a decent amount to reduced scenes, and now the bitch got no scenes. Look, I may hate on Warner Brothers for a lot of things, but this was a W move.
Facts.
It was, but I feel bad because I feel like the Aquaman movie is gonna like have a really negative hit for this.
Just because they kept her in at all?
No, because like whether you want to admit it or not, her character's kind of fucking important to the movie.
Yo, so quality wise,
Just
I
recast her,
see.
Yeah.
recast, bro.
I mean, I'm down for a recast, but now we have to wait even longer for Aquaman. I know not a lot of people really enjoyed the Aquaman movie, but I personally
Nah, it was
I enjoyed it.
easily the best, if not one of
Aquaman
the
is
best.
It's the best
definitely
Aquaman movie I've ever seen.
the only Aquaman movie we see. It to be fair, it is like one of DC's better movies. So
I can agree.
Look,
yeah.
get Daenerys Targaryen? Is that the chick from Game of Thrones? You know who I'm talking about. Emilia Clarke. There we go. Get her to be Mara. Anyways, move on.
2 amazing shows. This is not Game of Thrones, but Squid Games. That's a good ass show. I ain't gonna lie. If you haven't seen it, then you're under a rock and you're just missing out, bitch. Anywho, season 2 is just coming to Netflix. And am I hyped for this? Yeah, sure.
I'm not.
Do I?
Oh,
Opinion.
that's right.
Anywho,
Diego didn't like Squid Game.
the
Bro
only person
lives under the
here,
rock, bro.
Bro is under the trenches
No,
at
I
this
watched
point.
it in his mid. But if you want to hear about that, here's this shameless plug for the episode. Go check out, I think it's like the first episode where we talk about how much I do not like this fucking show.
Well,
Yeah,
we
What do
we
you
don't
not
gotta
like?
like
listen to the
you,
first few episodes.
so anyway.
But yeah, because y'all love me.
Bro
Aki,
don't
you
like
say something.
Squid Games, but he plays Fortnite every day, bro.
Yes,
Make it make sense.
sir.
It's a battle royale, no matter how you look at it, bro.
Speaking of Netflix, anyways, Netflix is also hosting its very own Squid Games for 456 people. I think that's the number of people that was in it. Don't quote me on that. Join in to win X amount of money. I want to do that shit.
They're
Shoot
trying to
me in
be
the back
Mr.
of the
Beast.
head.
They're trying.
Listen,
Yo,
bro.
Adrian.
Shoot me in the back of the head. I will risk death for that goddamn money. You want to give me that billions-dollar boy, oh boy, do I tell you, I'm going for that money and I'm winning. Oh, I'm dying. Either or. Fuck it.
3 weeks
Either way,
later,
you
we're at
win.
Adrian's funeral.
Either way, this man winning. So
I'm tired of life anyways. It'd be like that. Anywho,
Wait. So
speaking of
we know what. I just want to ask real quick. We know that Diego's not gonna watch the Squid Game spinoff, but are you guys gonna watch it?
Of course. Wait.
uh,
Spin-off?
no, it's the
Spin
Yeah,
sequel.
off.
like the reality show thing. Like
Oh,
the,
fuck that shit,
I'll,
dude.
I'll
Oh,
probably check it out at first. It depends on how good it is. I don't know.
the reality TV show.
Look, bro, they're ripping
yeah,
off
where
Mr.
they
Beast. It's a mid show, anyways. So
I honestly don't know if I would. I
I'll
think I
check it
might have
out
to
at
hear
first.
from
I
Brennan.
watched all of Mr. Beast's video and I thought it was pretty entertaining.
I just, truth be told, I never saw it. I heard of it.
it was
and I heard
good. It
good
was good.
video. I heard it's a good
Bro,
video.
watch
I
that, but
yeah,
that's Squid Games. Oh
Because,
my
bro,
God.
Mr. Beast just makes fire content, bro.
I wonder who they'll get to host. All right, sorry, you can continue.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah, they should just give Mr. Beast, bro. That would be the biggest boss move ever.
Anywho, I don't
Oh
have
my
intentions.
God.
I'm just gonna be straight up with y'all. Two bad bitches rolling up,
Yo.
and it's gonna be Kate Bishop and Yelena for the Black
Yo, I
Widow
was
project.
not expecting that.
I mean, am I
he
wrong,
not
folks?
wrong. He not
Exactly.
wrong.
Exactly. Just gotta be straight up to the point. It's gotta
It
be
don't
like,
even
hey,
matter the context either. They just bad.
two bad bitches. What can I say? They're amazing, but they're gonna be showing up in Black Widow projects. So, are y'all excited to see this? To be honest, I
Of
don't know how I feel
course,
about this.
their
'Cause
chemistry together is phenomenal. So
Yeah,
I'm
their
actually
chemistry
really
was
excited.
actually fire.
Not
One
gonna
of the
lie,
best things about Hawkeye.
I ain't even watch all of Hawkeye, bro. I haven't seen her in it yet. I know.
That's
I know.
crazy.
And so
You better
it's
get. You gotta get on that.
yeah, it's Hawkeye and What If I didn't watch them, bro. I ain't
I
watching.
mean, what if we can't blame you for it? But
I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna
Whatever.
finish Hawkeye. I promise. I feel like I have to.
I mean, what if you just watch the fucking shows?
I'm dead.
wait,
It took me so long. It took me so long, bro.
I didn't even catch that.
Wow.
I
I
will.
was like,
I
what do you
promise,
mean
bro.
if you watch the show? And I was like, oh.
Anywho,
All right,
speaking
look,
of
that
bad
was a sleeper dime from Brennan.
bitches.
I'm not talking the rest of the podcast.
Mic drop.
What?
Listen, bro, it was a delayed joke. I'm sorry, bro. But anywho, speaking of bad bitches, but this time anime format. Kakeguri
Ooh, he's
in the new
spitting facts
spinoff.
with that one.
I've never seen Kakeguri, so I'm not gonna speak shit about it. All right?
Nah, you speaking facts with that one because all the girls in Kakaguri are fucking bad as hell.
I've heard it, and I low key want to watch it. I might give it a shot some one day. Maybe when I'm down bad, meat in my hand in my left hand, phone in my right hand, and I might just go crazy on that bitch. But anywho, thinking of going crazy, Berserk is returning. Me, a
Dead.
Berserk fan, bro, I'm about to go crazy. They're gonna continue off. There's gonna be the assistants, and I already know they're gonna be goaded because Kento Mura was so like picky about who he picked and choose or how he wrote his manga, how he let people in his life, and it's gonna be by his best friend that told him everything. Bro, I just know it's gonna be a banger. I just can't wait. I need to see what happens next chapter because next chapter is about to go fucking wild. I'm gonna let y'all can do whatever with that information as you will.
So we
I
just gonna
haven't.
pass over like Adrian didn't just talk about beating his meat explicitly on the podcast.
Wait. So was it to the Kageguri girls or to Berserk?
Both.
Both.
Ah, I
Look,
guess you could say he's gonna go Berserk.
Exactly.
get out.
Berserk on his meat, bro.
My meat, brother.
That's wild.
I
I'm
don't.
really about to spend $20 on some food. That's crazy.
Anyways, speaking of morning wood, this time real wood.
Yo!
We not talking about the penile. Anyways, we're talking about
I'm
little
so
Groot.
sorry.
I am
so sorry.
Groot. I am Groot. August 10th is coming, and we excited. I like to see little Groot. He cute.
Damn,
Isn't it
you
supposed to
He's
be
like,
a family
aw.
friendly show?
you just called Groot a dickhead.
We ain't we not gonna go there. No.
Look,
It just
He
got pitch black by me, and I'm scared because I think
it's
I'm about
about
to
to
hit
start
by a
raining.
goddamn hurricane.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm
it's
going-
raining hard as hell outside my. Oh my god, that's some thunder.
Oh, it's like black outside.
Yes.
Oh,
Anyways,
It
don't
just started
mind us.
raining here. It just
What's
started
wrong with
raining.
black? What's wrong with black?
I said don't mind us.
No, Jay said it's black out here. What's wrong with black?
Oh,
I am Groot.
we're not talking. Bro.
Anywho, or how do y'all feel about I Am Groot coming?
I don't know. I need to see more details to see what it's about. I know that it's like non-canon or some shit.
What?
Oh, it's not?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
shit.
that's what I
What
read.
is this in the multiverse?
I don't.
What the heck?
Dog. I don't know. It's
How is this
supposed
not
to just,
canon? This is about to be. If this ain't canon, this is about to be my third show I'm not watching, bro.
Hey, listen, they're gonna probably go off how Baby Yoda was like making people money. They're gonna use Groot as that money maker.
yeah, they're trying to bring back Baby Groot because you already know everybody lost their shit for Baby Groot during Guardians of the Galaxy 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I quit
Why?
because it's non-canon. I quit.
Is it actually non-canon?
I don't know. You
I
said it.
thought you looked it up. Bro,
I'll
don't-
look it up right now. Hold on. I'll look it up
Look,
right now.
nothing I say is ever right. Let's be honest.
It's always right.
Speaking of God.
Oh my
Speaking
god.
of shows that I'm not gonna watch, bro, Vinland Saga season 2.
You
I'm just
dirty bitch. You filthy animal. How dare you?
Midland Saga.
Listen. He wants to watch the quintessential quintuplets.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
his opinion's invalid, Adrian. Don't even worry about it.
All I'm
Damn
saying
motherfucking
is Dio's voice actor went to go see the movie too,
Now-
bro. So I'm pretty valid.
Now, while Diego's opinion is invalid, let's get back to talking about Midland Saga.
Peakland. It is Peakland Saga. Y'all are capping. This is.
I'm just kidding. I
peak.
still haven't watched it.
You still
You
have
s-
not
you never
watched Vinland
watched?
Saga?
I thought you watched Villain Saga.
What?
Oh, yeah. Remember, we were at your house, Diego, and we were watching Vinland, and Brennan was there, and he was just like, "Oh, they when they go fight with some swords already." He was like,
That's
"I remember this vividly
wild.
now. I remember this
Oh,
vividly now."
damn.
It was
Well,
like a slow
fuck.
moment, and bro was like, "When they gonna kill each other?"
well, you should take
You
this
out here
moment
sounding
now,
like
man,
Brandon in this flashback. That's crazy.
Listen,
He had some character development.
all I'm gonna say is you should take this moment of this news, see the trailer, and be like, "Damn, I should hop on Vinland Saga."
Listen,
and
motherfucker,
watch."
you want me to catch up on One Piece or you want me to watch Vinland Saga?
One Piece.
Vinland Saga.
One Piece.
Well, to be fair, I'm gonna read One Piece, so I could probably do both at the same time.
Yes, but One Piece is the priority.
Adrian, what do you think? You're the
damn.
tiebreaker.
You can't you can't put this on Adrian, bro, because it's like his favorite, like his favorite one thing versus his favorite other thing. You know what I mean?
It hurts because he's putting peak over peak, and I can't choose.
Exactly.
It hurts my heart.
Let me make the
No, I
choice
don't
for
wanna
you.
talk
Vinland Saga's mid, so do One Piece.
No. Damn it, it hurts me. I'm sick. No,
Nah,
I can't.
Aside from this mid ass trailer, this trailer was fire, bro.
I'm dead.
just gonna call it mid and say fire. Okay.
It was kind of
Anywho,
mid, bro. Nothing happened. No,
Nothing
it's all in
happened, but,
Japanese
like-
anyways, so like I can't understand it. It's just a bunch of
There's
people
a-
I've never seen before and an older Thorfinn who looks ugly as
there should
hell.
have been subtitles for one of them.
Yeah, I had
There
subtitles in
wasn't
mine.
any subtitles for the one I
And the
watched.
one you watched
Yeah,
was
bro.
they didn't care about your
Yeah,
well-being.
they raw dogged my ass, bro.
I mean, to be honest, you didn't miss much because like it's just a bunch of out of
Because it
context
was a mid-ass
moments.
trailer,
It's
bro.
like a teaser. It's like a teaser. Look, now I know that
you're not
it's
gonna
be-
understand the context of this until you watch it. And once you watch it,
Bro,
you're gonna
a
be like,
mid-ass
"You
trailer
don't
for a mid-ass
understand."
show, bro.
Peak fiction. Fuck you. Don't care. Anyway, speaking of peak fiction, I don't know if this might be peak, but One Piece live action, we know it's
Ooh,
coming.
Don't
Netflix has their
don't
hands in
preemptively
it.
say peak live action nothing. Okay.
Listen, I know Oda's a part of it, but he's probably be like, yeah,
It's kind of
I like it.
ass.
But one thing that's not ass about it is the set they revealed,
Yo,
and it's a
yes.
Baratier set. It looked fantastic, and they really did go all out in this set. So this does give me a little faith that they might do a good live action, especially for One Piece.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, even if the show's ass, the set, all the sets are probably gonna be fire because they built some of these from like the ground up. Like they built Baratai from the ground up. I think they built what's her name's boat or ship from the ground up.
I think they made Shanks' boat, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I don't know.
they got a shipwright.
They got a fuck ton of shipwrights at this point.
Yes, sir. You should
They
have
got
seen all them
I-
shipwrights, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot all the ships they made. I think they did make the Merry-Go.
They did make the Mary.
Why did I say Merry-Go? Holy shit!
God
What
damn.
the fuck, Javen, you motherfucker!
Look,
For
we gotta-
context, let's explain that. I'm a manga reader, and in the manga, it's Mary Go.
Even though
instead of Mary
everybody on the
Going.
planet knows that it's the Going Mary.
Or Going Mary. See, I don't even know. Look, bro. Manga did better L plus ratio. It's Mary Go. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my
I'll
God.
push ratio.
You ain't gonna be saying that whenever you see that ugly ass goat on the merry-go.
All I'm gonna say is, if they keep up this effort with all the sets, I just hope that this whole this whole TV show is gonna be fire. Because I don't know
It's-
how far they're gonna
look.
animate it. I think they're gonna animate it. I mean, not animate it. Holy shit, this ain't an
No,
anime. This is
you-
live action.
You've been watching way too much
I
anime.
hope
That's crazy.
I have, to be honest. But
All I watch
think they're
anymore
gonna
is anime,
go-
and I don't make this mistake. You're tripping.
This is what happens when I need to see. This is why I need to watch The Boys. But anywho, anywho, I just hope that they really. I think they're gonna go into Arlong, maybe Grand Line, partially Grand Line, or see them go into the Grand Line.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll
what
have to see.
we forgot. That's what we was slipping through our mind because they also made Arlong Park, or at least the War Room section. Of
Oh
Arlong
yeah,
Park.
they did. So we know
Ooh.
for sure that Arlong Park is gonna be there.
Arlong Park is goated. Don't care what anyone says.
Facts.
Actually.
That also makes me wonder, since we've kind of not been talking about the show itself. I wonder if like they plan on doing multiple quote unquote seasons where they like just slowly go through all of One Piece, because like in this sneak peek that they showed us, all of this is like pre-Grand Line stuff. So like,
How much of
kinda-
it did they say they wanted to cover?
I have no idea, but like,
No idea.
well,
But
because what is it like? The shirt that they all wore was like. Hold on, Javen.
What's wrong?
Just I'll bring it back in a second. Like the shirt, it was like the post time skip design for Usopp. Luffy had his scars, and and there's like a few other things that was like hella post time skip stuff on like the shirts that they were wearing initially when it was announced. So
Well,
I have no idea.
I saw Garp being. I'm not sure if this was like legit, but I saw for some reason like Garp being like Was it a character reveal? I'm not sure how
Yeah,
true
that's
that
what I
is.
mean. Like there's been hella stuff for like hella deep into the show, but they've only, at least in this, they've only hinted that it's going to be like pre Grand Line stuff. So I don't know.
We'll just have to see how, because how can they well, I guess in this case, make Luffy animate like, because he's a stretchy man, and then you have Zoro with 3 swords. Sanji you can do, and it makes sense, but like other than that,
I
Usopp
don't
makes
know.
sense. Nami makes sense, I guess. At least so far,
I'm
because
scared of seeing Chopper. I'm just gonna lay that out there.
I'm scared of seeing Luffy in action. I feel like
Oh
it
yeah,
might
that
be
too.
like Zoro's not too bad, but Luffy, that's
All right,
the
I'm gonna bring
main.
Jay back. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna pull off Luffy. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it's gonna be very weird, but that's all we got for that.
I
Speaking
just
of,
wanted to say I was curious to see if we're going to Arlong Park, how are they gonna make these fish people look?
Oh yeah, that too.
oh, I
Arlong's nose
mean,
has to be done to perfection.
I feel like Oda might look at their designs and may critique it, but maybe during the month break he's taking, spoiler alert, he will see what they're doing more, and he can actually be more involved in it while also creating the last saga. But yeah, here goes that. Speaking of, well, we got One Piece, but what about One Punch Man?
Oh
And he's also
God.
getting a live action. Why? I have no idea. Do I think it's gonna be good? Fuck no. But are we gonna watch it? I am. Cause fuck it. At this point, what have I
Look,
got left?
I try to be as non-judgy as possible when it comes to live action anime stuff, even though, most people judge the hell out of it. But given that the Fast and Furious director is going to be the one making One Punch Man, I am already calling it dog shit immediately.
Why can't we get goated
Honestly.
directors for these anime movies, bro?
I'm
Because
saying,
no
but get the
one
Russo
cares.
brothers, bro. Get the Russo brothers.
Because they don't fucking
Get
love
James
the anime
Gunn.
like
Get
they
somebody. Get Taika Waititi. Get
say.
somebody.
Just
Anyone
names
that
Marvel directors only.
All right, get M Night Shyamalan.
Please don't even joke like that.
don't even
Look,
joke.
look, he can make a good movie.
He won't do it for One Punch Man, that's for sure.
Hey, bro.
No, it's just the problem with a lot of live action shit for anime is just a lot of the directors wants to put their own spin on shit, and then it's just ass. Like, no, if you want to put your own spin on shit, make it good for once,
Look,
or
all I'm saying
like add
is
something to the story
the
instead of like make it
action
work.
might be gas, but that's it.
I don't know about the action. He might actually have Jenna swap hands with Saitama for some reason. When Saitama should be just like, oh damn, that's crazy.
You're right,
I don't know.
actually. You're right.
You gonna make One Punch Man seem fucking weak in this shit.
I don't know, bro, because he made Vinland. Wow, I almost called him Vinland Diesel. He made Vin Diesel and The Rock look like fucking superheroes. So I don't know,
Oh,
because I
hopefully.
don't know if y'all have seen, what was it, the 7th or the 8th one, but man's stomped on a fucking building and made it break, a concrete building.
I remember that. I remember bro took a fucking car and just tanked
Yes,
it.
yes. I'm just saying he may be able to do the action scenes. Probably not, but
I'm not. I don't know because it's One Punch Man.
what do y'all think?
Let's just have a watch party when it comes out. And I mean, what is it gonna be on streaming, or is it actually gonna be like going to theater, bro?
No idea.
If
We
it's
just know it's in
streaming,
production.
we're having a watch party so we can dog walk on it, bro. And I ain't spending money. I ain't spending money unless it
I ain't
looks
spending
amazing. I
money.
ain't spending money, bro.
That's crazy.
I love
Brennan.
One Punch Man too much to watch this disrespect happen.
Facts. Speaking of, bro, the manga for One Punch Man, goaded.
Oh, going. I
I
can't
need
say anything.
to catch up. I need to
It's
catch.
Yes,
going.
you do.
Javen, catch up, bro. I swear
today.
you need to catch.
Oh, I gotta finish One Piece.
Well, guess that's never happening then. Crazy.
What are you talking
What?
about?
Bro, it's gonna take you forever to read One Piece. You took another month break when you're reading some fucking goat shit, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, I figured this was a good spot to take a
You
mini break.
literally picked the worst time. The
What are you talking about?
worst
It's in between
time.
it's in between arcs. You know, they're going
When the
from one island to
stakes
the
have
next.
never been
They're going from
higher, bro.
They're going from one island to the
Oh,
next,
you're
bro.
When the
You're
stakes have
entertained.
never been
Oh.
higher. You're crazy. And I'm going up in octaves, bro.
Like,
So wait, are you still on the sea trains?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh boy.
On the
Yeah.
train to the location. You know what I'm saying?
He literally
To be honest, would've
picked
had
the
to, like-
worst spot to take a break.
I would have had you like stop at the Ennie's lobby.
That's what I'm
Look,
saying. Annie's lobby
just a
would have been a
mini
better
break.
ending spot, bro.
Bro, tell me how I'm supposed to make time. I have to watch Obi-Wan, Miss Marvel, The Boys.
Drop all of it.
Keep
Drop
up,
all
keep
of
up
it.
with the weekly
Drop
anime.
all of it.
Stranger Things. I have no time.
All of it is mid, bro. All I'm hearing is a whole bunch of mid. That's all I'm hearing. You even have said it yourself that one of these shows is mid. So why are you watching it?
So that we can have an educated discussion later on this
Bro,
podcast.
Black
We'll have this
Adam, bro.
discussion
Black
later.
Adam. How about
Black Adam.
Wait, real quick though. You have anything to say about One Punch Man, Brennan?
Y'all hating, bro. Just let the directors do their thing, and we can shit on
don't
it
be
when
the
it comes
devil's
out.
advocate in this. Don't be the devil's advocate in this.
No,
Listen,
I'm
man,
Do
I
you
wanna be
even
hopeful
watch
that
the
at
Fast
least
and
one
Furious
point-
movies?
Yeah, and like if you don't like, yeah, they've gotten kind of out of it. Like they've gotten away from like car culture and shit, but like they're still a very entertaining movie series to watch.
I mean, I guess.
Alright, who should they cast as Saitama?
Vin Diesel.
The Rock.
Jason Statham.
Vin Diesel.
The Rock.
Actually, though, Jason
Asian.
Statham sounds like
Oh,
sounds pretty fire.
No, that's like the worst.
Brother,
Wait,
I'm
hold on.
telling you,
Let me actually think. Hold on.
there's not a good actor for Saitama. There's not.
No, because a lot of them had to like capture his
James McAvoy.
depression, and I don't know.
James McAvoy, do not
It's not bad.
disrespect.
That's not bad.
No.
If I had to put my faith into someone pulling it off, it would be him. If I'm
Okay,
being
yes.
100% honest.
Yes, but still no.
Yeah, fine. Maybe someone different.
It's gonna be a no-name actor, bro. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna be a no-name actor.
But it gotta be someone who's bold.
I mean, they could always shave their head.
Nah, we need a good old cue ball.
I'm
Bald
about to make
cape.
the most fucked up joke that I'm gonna cut out later, but Jada Pinkett. Anyways.
Speaking of bald people, Black Adam and The Rock, baby. That's what we going to lead into. We just got the trailer for Black Adam. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty fire for a DC movie.
A lot of cool powers.
I just want to see
That's
Dr.
characters.
Fate, bro. That's honestly all I care about.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I am. So I watched it during the Summer Game Fest because that's how I came across the trailer. Look, honestly, I used to love The Rock, but the intro that he gave for this fucking trailer was so annoying. It was so annoying. Like,
Alright, but take the artist out of the art, bro. And just
no, that's what I'm
appreciate-
saying though, is that like I had to listen to him for 5 minutes, plug like 3 different drinks, talk about his Iron Castle, and tell and explain to everybody why he's better than Superman. Nobody cares, bro. Everyone's still gonna love Superman more than Black Adam because he's fucking Superman. It's the Goku effect, okay? But yeah, the trailer's fire, but The Rock just kind of pissed me off. He's talking too much, bro.
I'm dead. This has nothing to do with the trailer.
It has everything to do with the trailer. It's about the man who's playing the man, the myth, the legend.
Do you like him in the role in the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I love The Rock when he's not talking in like real life.
Oh,
I like him in movies, and that's it.
Interesting. Well,
I
I mean,
will
like,
say,
I'm not sold yet. Like, are y'all sold?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
well, yeah, a little bit of me is like
Look,
really
he
sold.
caught
But
that missile and ate that shit, and I was sold.
Okay.
I'm just interested if because it seems like he's like it's not a villain arc. He's like not a villain origin story. It's more of like a redemption story.
I
You
mean,
feel?
he is
Like,
an
you know what I'm saying?
anti-hero, so like,
He is. I thought
yeah.
Black Adam was more.
He's the
yeah.
villain for Shazam, but he's an anti-hero.
Hmm.
Kind of
I
like
honestly didn't know that.
how Venom is the villain for Spider-Man, but Venom at the end of the day is an anti-hero.
Gotcha. I don't know. I never watched Shazam's comics or especially Black Adam. I just knew that they're always like fighting and they're like rivaling each other,
Yeah.
but I never knew about Black Adam's storyline.
Yeah, he's like he's kind of like Deadpool. He's just whatever he wants to, or Venom and Deadpool actually. He's just whatever the fucking writers want him to be.
Well, I'll just see how this goes. I'm just gonna come in there with the open mind for Black Adam.
Speaking of open minds,
Well, wait.
what?
There's one thing. This is one thing I wanted to say specifically about that trailer. Y'all remember the moment where he punches the fighter jet next to him in the
Yeah.
wing?
Yeah.
So before I saw this trailer, I had watched Top Gun Maverick.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fighter jet scenes ain't the same on other movies anymore, bro. Like,
See, I love how you think of Top Gun Maverick. I thought of Iron Man, and I was like, this shit.
that too. Didn't they do that in Iron Man 1?
Yeah, literally that exact scene, but he didn't
Really?
fucking destroy the jet. Do you really not remember Iron Man 1, Adrian?
I don't remember the last scene to be
I
honest.
hate you. When he
The-
hit
the-
under the other person's jet?
Oh yeah. Okay, I
Oh
remember
my,
that one.
you're canceled.
Dog.
You're getting dropped from the podcast. Say goodbye to Adrian.
Bro doesn't
everyone.
remember one scene from a movie 10 years ago, bro.
The Iron Man out of all the movies, man.
Listen,
Iron
bro,
Man's
there's
good.
a
It's just-
very specific section of Marvel fans who the only movie they like is Iron Man 1.
Oh,
Brennan, you want to
God.
talk about the trailer?
It was cool. Like I said, I only care about
Dr.
Dr.
Fate.
Fate. So
Yes, sir.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I
plus,
don't like saying too much about DC movies, bro, because the trailers
I'm
look
dead.
better and then the movie's ass.
You want to set
True.
yourself up? I understand.
Yeah. I'm still gonna do it anyways, so
Yeah, you have fun with that disappointment.
hey, listen. It's fine.
well,
We'll
I'll
get
be your
John
shoulder
Constantine
cry on.
eventually, and the movie will be ass, and I'll be sad, but
you'll be disappointed and you're gonna go on some rant.
yes.
You just- probably worse than the X-Men rant that you
I was
went
about
on.
to say it's gonna be X-Men Part 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be X-Men Part 2.
But anywho, speaking of DC, Joker,
Yes, keep an open mind with this shit, by the way. Just
open
wanna throw that
mind.
out there.
Because do you want to hear a musical about society? Well, here you go. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Joker 2, the musical.
Hey, yo, how much you want to bet it would have been better than the Flash movie?
Wait, say that
Oh,
again?
facts.
I said, how much you want to bet it would be better than the Flash movie?
It's gonna be a lot better than
Yeah,
the Flash movie.
so
I'm already
the official name, because I think Todd Phillips like actually put it out on Instagram. I could be tripping, but it's Joker Folie à Deux, which is Madness for 2. So, yeah.
Get your French on. I see you.
Listen, I took French for 2 years, and
You
this
kissed
is
your
the
girlfriend with
only
that song?
time that I've used this, and Baratier is the only time that I've ever used my French.
You know what's
Your
funny?
body?
Wait, what?
Earlier in the podcast, you said Baratai.
Because of you. It's your fault because Adrian did it
Once
too
again.
earlier.
Once again, because I read the manga, I had no idea how I was supposed to pronounce it, so I just thought it was Baratai.
Man's is like, oh, all of this is like a bunch of French vibes. Baratai.
Bruh,
Both of y'all are
I'm
wrong.
sorry.
It's
Karate.
Sorry, Joker musical.
Anyways, so also because it's a musical, for some reason they're trying, either Lady Gaga is trying to get in on this or they're trying to get Lady Gaga in on this.
He's off the deep end. He's gonna dive in.
All I'm gonna
Look.
say is Harley Quinn gonna go crazy on them vocals. You know what I mean?
Honestly, like if I hadn't seen that one movie with her and Bradley Cooper, I'd be hella judging this casting decision or like questioning whatever this the fan casting, I guess is what it's called. I don't fucking know. Anyways, my point is, I'm down. Fuck it. Make her Harley Quinn. Do it.
She's an incredible actress.
I'm saying.
And she can sing. So, I mean, I didn't realize that singing
Seeing
was gonna be a
Joaquin
requirement
Phoenix
for,
sing though, that's gonna be interesting.
You know what? Oh God, I hope he can, and I think it'll make the movie better.
Hey, bro, low-key, some of the scenes from the first movie would have fit right into a musical, so, like,
Oh, for sure.
I'm not against, like, seeing it. I'm very curious.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I see a lot of people clowning it, and like, yeah, the jokes are funny, but at the end of the day, like, Joker was a great movie, and I kind of trust the decision making of the people who made Joker 1. So I mean, if this is the way they want to go, I'm all on board.
Honestly, like, given how the last movie went and how like Zazie Beetz' character ended up for like half of the movie being his quote unquote love interest, but then, you know, he's never even fucking talked to her. I could see it being a musical, but it's all in his head.
Yeah.
So, hey, bro.
What I'm saying is, it might not be as bad as people think it'll be.
Nah, dude. Well, it's funny that you say that because I saw a tweet earlier that was just like everybody who wanted a sequel for this movie is mad as hell, and everybody who was like, there doesn't need to be a sequel is interested now.
That sounds about right.
That's literally it, because like I was like, there doesn't need to be a sequel, and now I'm like, you know what? Yeah.
I wasn't on either side. I don't really care.
I just think,
but I mean, if it's done correctly, it could be good.
Well,
Sure.
it also fits, like, because like I said, like they've made it obvious that there's a lot of stuff going on in his mind that doesn't actually happen. So like it could be a musical. Why not? They should make Deadpool a musical. That'd be fire.
That's a great idea. Kevin Feige should just spit on DC's face and take the idea. He's done it before multiple times.
Deadpool 4, the musical.
That'd be a good movie too.
And literally the whole like intro scene for the movie is just Ryan Reynolds monologuing about how this is just a whole ass meme and it's shitting on Joker too.
Yeah.
Speaking of goated intros, this new episode for Obi-Wan boy, oh shit!
Nah, that was fire.
You know what I realized? We haven't talked about Obi-Wan at all, except for like
the first time,
that first week. That first week it was out. So, should we drop this bombshell on whoever's listening, or should we just talk about our thoughts on it and then drop Javen's bombshell?
I don't have any bombshells, just facts.
Bruh.
I say we just talk about the series as a whole, but we can go more in depth with this week's episode.
All right.
Sounds good.
Well, we'll save
Javen for last.
I'm gonna let the true Star Wars fans, because like I'm wishy-washy as hell with Star Wars, so I'm gonna hold my opinion until after y'all talk.
Now, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first. Now, for some reason, I hear a lot of people don't like the villain, which is the third sister Inquisitor. I personally love her.
Yes.
I love her as a villain. She is amazing. And especially this episode, bro, dog. How can you not like this character? I don't care who you are. This character is just amazing. Like, I can't. I wish I can go
Yeah,
more
you're
into shit.
racist. Learn how to love black people.
Facts.
Facts. Even
That
Star
part.
Wars even said it. Star Wars was on your asses on the, the couple weeks ago saying, "Damn, it's crazy. Y'all be racist when y'all watch a whole series where it's different races in one series. That's crazy." I will say, at first when I was first watching the first episode, there's moments where it's slow, but it does pick up throughout the series. I really just have my eyes glued onto the screen. Like I'm interested in love Leia and Kenobi's dynamic, and especially in like not the last this episode because they don't really show it too much unless you're like towards the end. But it was like mostly last episode, like the fourth episode where you actually see them like grow together. It's actually like really like adorable. I'm not gonna lie.
Facts.
Who else? Who else could I talk about? Vader, bro. Vader is a god.
Menace.
Yes, he is dog.
His
He,
fight scene against the Inquisitor, bro.
bro, that
That was
shit
fire.
was clean. He toyed her. He literally just didn't pull out his lightsaber. Half the fight, he's just bobbing, weaving, playing her, pushing her around. I was like, oh, you missed me. Try again. No, 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 no. Try again.
Well, actually, he
He
didn't.
took.
He never even took out his own. He used hers.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
No, he used hers.
Did he cut hers in half?
No,
I thought he broke it in half with
disconnected
like
it.
his.
He disconnected it and had him duel.
Yeah, and he held one half and gave her the other. He never used his own. He never used his own.
It was so disrespectful. Oh my god. He took it away from her hand, looked her dead in the eye, threw the other half and said, duel. Like, and then when he had both of them in his hands, dog, I creamed. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what, Brennan?
So
I thought he was gonna Count Dooku her. I ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
lie.
when she was on her
Same.
knees, bro. Me too. I thought we were gonna get a flashback. He was like, "Well, here we go again."
Yeah, I thought we were gonna hear. Do
I wasn't thinking of that scene, but like I just
Yeah,
thought she was. I thought she was fucked regardless. But Courtney, from the way we look at it, maybe she might make it actually.
I think they're
he
kind
poses a
of
threat.
setting her up low key. I mean, maybe not anymore, given all the. Actually, no. What Disney would do is be like, "Oh, y'all racists don't like this. Here's a fucking show for her." But yeah, I think they're
I'll
kind of
watch it.
setting it up to have a show or like a spin-off with her. That at least that's what I took it, because I'm like now that we have like this whole dime that she wants to kill Vader, and then she got her ass beat, and now she has a redemption story. That's basically what is set up for me, at least. I mean, I'm down if they decide to do a spin-off for her, but I think that's what they're trying to do.
Honestly, I could see it, and if she does get her own show or a spinoff, I'm watching that shit. I'm not gonna lie, she's a fire ass character, and honestly, I'm gonna just be running in circles. Someone else can take it. Brennan, you can go if you want to.
So, love the show, but I do have some like things that like bother me sometimes. Sometimes it sounds like Ewan McGregor is kind of like forcing like his lines.
Yeah.
I don't know, just like the
Notice
way
that
he
too.
delivers them. It just
Yeah,
doesn't come across as Obi-Wan as it used to. Um, but it's fine. Like overall, it doesn't, affect me. But like starting with episode 1, I hate that Owen dude. The dude who's taking care of Luke. I hate him.
I don't think we're supposed to like him.
I
Because
know,
wasn't
but
he an
like,
asshole in the original?
no, yeah,
he pretty
but
much
like,
was.
but like, it was just like, I don't know. Whenever like he's like, "What are you gonna do? Help him just like you helped Anakin or like his father?" And it's just like, bruh, like
I'm gonna be
In
honest.
you
blood.
don't
When he
understand
said
that
that,
like Obi-Wan, if anything, was the only thing that was keeping him from the dark side. Now, given that doesn't mean Obi-Wan was necessarily doing a great job, because I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion, but Obi-Wan, while he did a great job, also played a pretty big part in like treating Anakin the wrong way.
I
But
say it's more of a Jedi Council thing as a
yeah,
whole.
I feel like
I'm more of mean like when Anakin did something Obi-Wan made sure to make him understand, like, there's a pedestal, and I'm on top of that pedestal. You're below me. Stay in your lane and stuff. Like, he did that a lot. If you watch the movies, you see he'll be like, oh, that's why I'm the master and you're the Padawan. What da 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 da. Like the flashback we see in this episode was one of the nicer things Obi-Wan has said, in the sense of like, you're gonna be a Padawan until you learn this. Most of the time, it was like, I'm the master, you're the Padawan. You listen to me, which doesn't help, you know.
I will
But
say, in his defense, he was kind of thrown on that that responsibility after Qui-Gon Jinn just died from
100%.
Darth Maul.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not like Obi-Wan wasn't perfect, but he wasn't the biggest. The Jedi Council itself was the biggest. But moving on, I think the show does a really good job at showing you much Obi-Wan has let go of the Jedi. Um, like going through with the series, like the fact that he uses a blaster in hand-to-hand combat for basically the first 2 episodes is like, that shows you like he really doesn't not only want to attract attention, but just it was almost like he was scared of using the lightsaber.
Well, yeah, because that shit drags so much attention onto you.
Well, not only that, but like at least what I get from the show is he's battling also the like fear and guilt of not being good enough, and like using the lightsaber and using the Jedi ways, like bring that out of him more. Um, but moving through the episodes, um, the dude who was pretending to be a Jedi, I thought that was really funny. And like as soon as I saw the scene, I saw it coming. I was like, "Oh, this like
Yeah, as soon as I saw him,
you
the way he like
scummy."
moved his hand, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
he ain't no
Um,
damn Jedi.
and then I will say Leia kind of sometimes is like annoying, just because it's like
Nah, you are
she's
really not gonna
trying.
be the
No,
only
shut
fucking
your
person to
mouth. It
say
is
that.
my. Oh, okay. But anyways,
You're
um,
crazy.
she like it's just one of those like trying like she's too sassy and trying to be like too grown, and it's
What
just like
bruh.
it's just it can be annoying sometimes.
He don't stand an independent woman.
I'm saying, bro, like literally, look, I'm gonna
It's
let you
not
talk your
that. It's
shit.
just like
I'm gonna let you talk your shit. But this little girl is doing a fantastic job of just being like, I don't even give a shit that she's Leia. She's just fire in general. Like,
that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
I know, but I'm saying like she's not.
Yes,
This
the
is the
little girl
one.
actress, cool.
This is the one like child. Like I don't even know how old this girl is, but she looks young as hell. Like I've never seen somebody that young do so well in a role period without like being somewhat annoying sometimes. Like not once has this little girl annoyed the shit out of me, which is impressive. But that's just me.
But
Bren was saying that she annoys him a little, bro.
it's
Crazy.
just like
I
it's
feel like
not
a lot of
necessarily
Leia's
her. It's
personality.
the way that they make her like, which I get is kind of like very Leia-esque in the sense of like wanting to do her own thing and like kind of being sassy and stuff. Like I get it, but I don't know. It's just like it bothers me sometimes. There's just certain points where I'm just like just shut your mouth and go.
You're just a
um,
misogynist. That's fine.
whatever.
I'm dead.
Um,
I mean, the way you worded that did sound bad. You really said just shut up and go.
yeah, like no, but like not in the. It's not because she's a girl. Like
I know.
I'm
I'm
sick
just
of
giving you a
that.
hard time.
Um, but anyways, moving through. I will say the one stupid thing she did was listen to the Grand Inquisitor when she got that. I was like, bro, you supposed to be all this smart, but you just listen to her. I
She's
mean,
still
given
a little
like you were
girl,
gonna get,
bruh.
yeah, you were gonna,
to
she
be
was gonna get captured. Like I get
To
it.
be
But
fair,
it's
there
just
was
like
nothing she was gonna do.
I will
she
say
she even looked scared too, so it doesn't
I
even
don't
matter.
understand how she got so far ahead of her.
What you mean?
Like how the Grand Inquisitor got so far ahead of Leia, considering how far behind she was.
Yeah,
But
I
then I was like, I
Oh
guess it's
yeah.
just force movement. Like he could, move quicker, whatever. I was like, I'll just write.
It
You
is
know.
a thing you can move faster through the force because I think
Mhm.
yeah, the Phantom Menace they shown they like fucking you
like
see Obi
deletes
Wan
the
and Qui
drag.
Gon. Yeah, they just like blitz through the entire
But
scenes.
Spleen
anyways,
But
bits.
going through that episode more, um, getting to the point where Obi-Wan like feels Vader's presence and then also sees him was fantastic. That was like you felt how scared Obi-Wan was and you felt how menacing Vader was. The only part that bothered me was like I was really hoping for like a scene where like um Obi-Wan is like channeling his inner like channeling the force again and then he just like he's in a dark room and he turns the lightsaber on and you just see the blue hue around his face and like he like like he's now ready for a fight.
I mean, we
And
kind of
the
got
first time
that
he
last episode.
last episode, but the first time he unsheaths turns on his lightsaber, it's the quickest like and like he's like scared and I'm like, man, that was such a big moment that you could have done. Like
Look,
given
man.
everything after that has with the lightsabers and stuff has been incredible. The way Vader completely overpowers Obi-Wan, drags him through the fire, like
Oh yeah, that
they've done a fantastic job.
that fire scene, like that hurt to watch.
Um and then moving into like more of last episode and this episode stuff of going through the ship, the scene where he kills the stormtroopers in the dark, like that was super sick. You can definitely still see even in his like form and like the present time Obi-Wan how out of like shape he is because he doesn't look as casual like deflecting shots anymore. Seems like it takes a lot more out of him.
Yeah.
Um but then like opening up this episode, which is I believe the second to last episode, so we have one more episode left. Just opening up and seeing both of them young again and him and like you see the flashback constantly throughout the episode of like Obi-Wan thinks he's still the Anakin that he was training
Hmm.
and that's what they lead the whole thing up and that's what they want you to believe up until the very end when he breaks through. First of all, the scene where he stops the ship and pulls it back down, bro. I was like, this shit out of a video game. Like we're doing video game stuff like that. That is literally ripped straight out of like the Force Unleashed,
Oh
bro.
yeah, when
Um,
Star Killer literally pulls down a
mhm.
what is it? The fuck, I don't
Stuff.
remember
the
what's
Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer, yeah.
Yeah. But
No,
then
that's like
even
lore accurate Vader, which I saw that shit and jumped off my fucking seat and I was like screaming,
but
dog. They never done it before in like live action, so it was just so cool to see.
Yeah.
and then the other thing I didn't talk about, like just the full circle of like Adrian said, like people were hating on this character. She's incredible. She's felt like a villain the entire time. And then to see her story come full circle of like she was a youngling and she's really just chasing after Vader and stuff, and you can kind of see why she has such a resentment against Jedi.
Yeah.
It's like it was really well done. And just that fight scene between her and Vader. Like I don't know if you guys caught it too, but he literally does a lightsaber throw. Like he throws a lightsaber at her, knocks her over, and then brings it back to him,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then
I
takes
saw
this to
that.
like. I was just like, bro, they're doing like everything they can to make these fans happy because like people love the video game Vader, like in Jedi Fallen Order. Like they love how menacing and how just like scary it is to come up against Darth Vader and how like strong he is. Just him walking through the room and it like crushing around him.
Yeah.
And to see this where he's yanking down spaceships, freaking toying with her, like bro, Vader seems like someone who like barely moves, but is so powerful he doesn't have to move. But to see him just dodging her strikes and then using the Force to stop her, and as if it's just nothing to him, it's just like you get the true Vader, and you're like, dang, that's sick. And I'm excited to see where this next episode goes.
Yeah, interested to like obviously they kind of set it up, but I'm just interested to see how they cap off the series because he still has to get away from them, go back to whatever fucking planet Leia's from, and then go back to Tatooine and somehow become incognito again, all without killing Vader or being killed.
And getting back on Tatooine and shit. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very interesting to see this. All right. Are you ready for I guess, the spicy
Well,
takes that Javen has?
let me give my opinion real quick.
Okay.
So, I agree with a lot of what y'all said. I also put in my opinion in some places. But with fuck, what is her name?
I just say, are you talking about the third sister?
Yeah, the third sister. I'll just say the third sister because at least y'all know what I'm talking about. With the third sister, like I could kind of see outside of the racist ones, I could kind of see where the complaints were coming from because like she was just super abrasive for no reason, which like from the dark side you kind of expect a character to be abrasive, but she was just like extra. You know what I mean?
I mean, I kind of took it as like the Ahsoka effect that I
Yeah,
like to
that's
call it.
that's literally
Like,
what I took it as too. But
like,
like I don't like Ahsoka like that, so I don't know.
oh,
Like that side of her is what I mean. But it was just like the first two episodes I could kind of see where the complaints were coming from because like I wasn't really feeling her the first two episodes, but like she grew on me more and more, and this episode especially, like, and actually a little bit of last episode because I saw that she was kind of like she didn't really want to torture Leia, but like Leia was giving her no choice. But still that's fucked up. Anyways,
you look, you see, she has like a thing for like children too. Like, she
yeah,
doesn't
she's
want to
like
hurt children.
she like was trying her hardest to just get the information out of Leia peacefully or without causing any issue. But this episode, Gas, made her my favorite character in the series immediately. Or like the show, not Star Wars, but
I get what you mean.
yeah. Like
I think. No, you can go on first.
just fire character.
I think what now I think why I like her so much is that she is like a character that has so much drive. She's hungry, like, and she's willing to do everything that she can to like prove herself to get what she wants or achieve what she really wants in the life that she has right now.
Yeah.
And that's like the best part for me for her.
Dude, and honestly, I hope she doesn't die cuz like I would like to see her again. But there was one other thing. Oh yeah, I look, this is like the most redundant complaint because ain't nobody like there's no way we could do anything about this. But the Anakin and Obi-Wan fight throughout the entire uh episode, I really did not like it that much because like you could clearly tell that the both of them are not the same age as they were back in Phantom Menace and stuff. And
Yeah, I mean,
like I said,
it,
like it's such a redundant complaint, but I'm just like I just wasn't feeling it because like you could clearly see that Anakin's actor was significantly older than he was in the
for
90s.
sure. Definitely for sure.
I
I
like
thought
the
you were gonna
story
go.
it told.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
the story it told because very specific story beats that were happening in the show. They showed like a certain section of that fight. I like the story that fight told. It was fire. It's just I'm like you could clearly tell that both of these motherfuckers are 30 or 30 years older. Yeah, 30 years older. But yeah.
yeah. I thought you were gonna complain about like when like the first episode when Leia's running and these bounty hunters are just
Dog, that
getting stuck
too,
on trees.
but like that's
One
like
branch.
beating a dead horse with that one. Like it
Oh,
happened.
there's nothing you can do. Even Obi-Wan is like getting struggled and it seems weird, but it's like there's nothing they can do. Like it's off standish, but other than that, it's I take it as whatever because they can't do anything about it. She's just a child.
Yeah, like
There's no way she's outpacing a full grown adult.
that's what I mean. Like it's an unavoidable kind of thing. Like I understand that it was awkward, but like it did what it needed to do.
Yeah.
There was one other thing. Kind of what is it called? Like piggybacking off of what Brennan was saying about Obi-Wan. I don't necessarily think that he like is not resenting. What did you say about him like not wanting to use his lightsaber or anything?
Like scared.
Yeah, like I don't necessarily think he was scared. I think it was more of just like he's been on that planet for what, like 20 years, just not doing nothing, not even training or anything. So I think he was just really out of practice and didn't want to have to use it if he didn't need to in certain situations. In other situations, I do think that he just did it because he's like, I'm not using a lightsaber right now because I will become the center of attention the moment I whip this shit out. But yeah, I kind of like how they literally like make it very obvious that he's out of practice throughout the entire show. Oftentimes to its detriment, but like you can't just have this man whipping people's asses out of nowhere. That's just my opinion.
Oh, for sure. Because it's been like 10 years, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
All right, now we can drop the bombshell on Javen. Javen, go ahead.
Drop them spicy takes. Interesting.
All right. Consider me the fact relator.
I'm dead.
I'm going to. Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The show's pretty mid for me, man. But you want me to start with my complaints or like my positives?
Well, you said
there
it's
are
mid,
things-
so just
especially-
keep going. Explain yourself.
Yeah, explain why it's mid.
All right. Beyond, like, for the majority of the show, I'm either like, okay, let me take that back. Majority. More often than I would like to be for a Star Wars show about Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, I'm either bored or cringing. Like I just don't. I don't. The things that are focused on, or the characters that are being introduced, I don't really care about. Like that new. I forgot her name already, but the
The
character
sister.
who. No, I mean I don't really care for her either. But and you know what, I'll go into
Oh,
her right now.
Leia.
Her name is Riva. Is that her character name?
Oh, her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure. I'll start with her. Um, y'all are like hyping her up like to be a really good character, but I don't really see it. Like
Racist.
I don't see what's so great about her character. I'm just being honest, bro. Look, obviously, screw the people who are complaining about like forced diversity. It has nothing to do with that.
Bro,
It literally
I've
just comes
never
down to the character
seen
for me.
a more whack take than that because you
Let me-
literally
I can
see all
explain.
these
Let me explain.
goddamn aliens and you want to complain about forced diversity?
Oh,
A
yeah,
different
yeah.
skin color is forced diversity when there's a fuck ton of aliens anywhere you look in Star Wars? Are you serious?
Here's the problem with their argument, and this isn't even my review. I'm just breaking down this argument. They'll really be saying that, oh, because of this forced diversity, this character is now bad, and I'm like, okay, but if your problem is with the character, and if the character was then white, would it suddenly be good? Like it doesn't correlate. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's just if whether the character is well written or badly written, the fact is you don't like the character, but it shouldn't have anything to do with race. Like because by that logic, if the character was white, you're saying it would be good, and that's like
that's just
literal
racism.
racism.
Literal.
Exactly. Anyway, oh for me with Riva, I feel like they've said her air quotes plot twist. I feel like it was very obvious what it was. Like we kind of predicted it on the last podcast that we did, right? And so that
Did
one,
we?
I felt like, yeah, I thought we did. I thought someone brought it up that
What?
she was the youngling.
I don't remember talking about that.
I don't remember talking about it.
Oh,
to be
actually,
honest.
I do. I do.
We did.
Yeah. Somebody said something about like I don't remember, but I actually do
We
sort of
might. We
remember that.
probably did. We probably did then, because I just don't know how she knew Anakin's name.
Yeah.
True. Well,
See, but like
wouldn't all the younglings know about Anakin though? Because he's like, you know, one
they're
of the
all
up and
dead.
coming
Yeah, but they're all dead.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
slaughtered.
back then, I mean, obviously not the ones.
Yeah, because he's part of the not part of the Jedi Council, but he's like well known within the Jedi. So
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
known
So
to
I
be
feel
the
like some
chosen
younglings
one.
would know.
it's kind of like
Exactly. Yeah.
having like like them not knowing Kenobi. It'd be weird if they didn't.
Like an up and coming rapper, bro. All the kids know about him.
Not only that,
Ouch.
Anakin's like the prodigy, the chosen one in the
Yeah,
prequel. So that's why a lot of them do know Anakin.
because Anakin's the juice world of.
uh,
And he was
so
arguably stronger than a majority of the Jedi Council.
Not
He just
arguably, he
wasn't
was.
Yeah.
well
so
physically and force sensitive strong. Everything else he kind of lacked.
Yeah, but we talking about strength. Knowledge ain't shit.
Eh.
Why Obi-Wan whooped his ass?
Hey,
He's gonna say it's food.
Obi-Wan is better. Just better, bro.
Anywho, Jay, to your takes.
oh yeah. So I thought that was predictable, but like that doesn't necessarily ruin anything.
Mid, bro.
But since it's
Predictable. Shut up. Continue.
can I get through a sentence, please? Man, I forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry, I'm a little tired now that we're getting to the end of the podcast.
It's a
Yes.
9:45. You're crazy.
So I've been staying up a little late the last few nights. I shouldn't have, but anyway. So yes, I think that her character, they're kind of setting her up as if like, oh, because of this, revenge, because of what Anakin did to her, it's all like I don't really see her as interesting because she's not redeemable, and two, I don't know, she just doesn't have that cool factor that like non-redeemable villains would normally have. That's just personal. Maybe
We're talking
that's
about a
just me.
character, not a coupon code, bro. What do you mean?
Wait, why don't you
Excuse
view her
me?
as redeemable?
She's literally been like killing innocent people left and right, and she was ready to torture Leia for
She was not
freaking.
ready to torture Leia. We just got done talking about how she was struggling with the fact that she might have to.
Oh, I don't know if like if I interpreted it differently, but for me, like, yeah, sure, she spent a lot of time trying to get the information out of Leia normal, but like it didn't strike me as like she was struggling to torture her. It just felt like, okay, this is the next step.
Well,
Nah, because
I feel
you.
like she might be more redeemable because I will say she's more kind-hearted, especially with children. Because once Obi-Wan brought out that there are children on that ship, she
She
should have like been
hesitated.
able. She not only hesitated, but didn't even like have the stormtroopers arrest everyone there. If she was like cold-hearted as she have this front on, like as she should have been, quote unquote, then she would have had the entire like every stormtrooper right then and there just storm in there and stop them from doing what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, because if it was any other Inquisitor, everybody there would have been dead.
Oh, especially if Vader got there earlier. Holy shit!
but
Oh,
no, she literally was hesitating whenever like she had the stormtroopers put her up. She literally like sat there and was like, "Just tell me, and this doesn't have to happen. Tell me, and this doesn't have to happen." At least that's how I took it. I understand that like you probably took it differently, but I feel like
I
it was her
At the
struggling
end,
with.
at the end of the well, hear me out, right? If she's a youngling, she watched her kid friends die. Now I'm going to expect her to like be like I'm supposed to be okay with even if she did slightly struggle with it, like she's still gonna torture another kid just to get what she wants. Like I don't know, it just doesn't. It's not interesting to me. Like the struggle, at least for me, wasn't that strong. I feel like they just could maybe there could have been different choices made to make her character more interesting. Like like if hypothetically, at least for me, I thought that the plot twist was obvious and predictable. So since
I don't, bruh.
bro, I saw
I don't
they
think
I
she
literally
don't
was meant
start.
to
understand
be
how.
redeemable.
I
It
have
started
no
the
idea
first scene.
how.
The first scene in the show was the younglings.
Uh-huh.
Obvious.
How? What
They
about
literally
her
all fit together
character
like a
before
puzzle
this
piece.
episode showed that she could possibly be that youngling?
Diego, I don't. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm a film
But
guy. I don't know. It just felt
even then,
obvious to me,
my argument would be, okay, cool. She's the youngling, so that's where she came from, and she's an inquisitor now.
right?
But what made you think
Right.
that she wanted to kill Anakin?
See, that's something I didn't know. That's something I
Yeah.
didn't know until now.
And then the only other thing I would say is I don't think her character's made to seem redeemable. Like, I think it's just
But then at that point, like if she's not a character that I care if she's redeemable, then she should be a character that I care is cool. And to me, she just doesn't feel that like she's not interesting or cool to me at all. I mean, that's just me, I guess. I don't know.
That's wild. I didn't know you were racist. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. That's wild cuz like as soon as I found out that she was doing all of that just to kill Anakin, I was like, "Damn, redemption arc. Crazy."
That's the
Man,
thing.
I
I
just
don't
like
view her. She
hungry
literally,
characters.
she's gotten so many characters killed. She was willing to torture Leia as a child, and remember in the first episode,
But
she
she
threw a knife
wasn't
at some
willing to
innocent guy.
she was willing because she had to, but she tried everything in the book to not get to that point, which like
Shouldn't even have been an option. If you're doing this to get revenge
bro,
for your
she
child
you are
friends,
a
like
part of the fucking like empire. You like killing a kid has to be in your repertoire. Like if you
you
don't
killed that innocent pilot too.
yes.
I will say
And
that, yeah, she has to put up
he
a
was
front
shooting at
for
her,
the
bro. Like that's
Oh, I'm talking
self-defense at
about the
that
pilot.
point.
No, yeah, him too. The one who was trying to escape, and then there was the one in the tunnel that she killed too. She out here on a massacre, bro.
Because she has to. Any given even one of the even any one of the storm bro, Finn? You telling me Finn had to do that shit?
I'll give you two examples. Okay, because look at Darth Vader, right? He's as evil can get, bro. And honestly, even though he does the right thing at the end of his story, he's obviously not really redeemable after
Nah, he
everything
redeemed
he does.
himself. Crazy.
Bro,
I
hear me out
mean,
though.
that's
I'll be
We
pretty
back. I'm
much
sick and tired of
him
listening to your
redeeming
mid-ass
himself.
opinion.
you saying, Adrian?
No, I'm saying like that's just the point where he sees sort of like the things that he's done wrong as Vader, and that's when like Anakin comes back and finally like redeems himself. But
Right, then
I
that's
don't
great.
think she doesn't have to go through something like that because she, in my opinion, Vader's done way worse. Let's be
Right, of
honest.
course, of
And
course.
I
I'm
don't
just
think.
saying.
There you
What
go.
I'm saying is, since she's obviously not good right now, which would have made me maybe be more sorry. If she was more good, maybe I would be more interested in her character. Or hypothetically, if we started from a point like with Anakin, we got to start from a point of view where we watched him become where he was good and then he became evil. But we just start with her when she's evil, and it's just not interesting for me. I don't know if I'm making sense.
I get what you're making sense, but they can still have like a good redeemable quality. I'm just gonna use an anime um every example, Vegeta for once. We know he's gone around killing people on planets, women, children, anyone, blowing up planets just for the fuck of it. He fights Goku, and then after several arcs of him interacting with Goku and then this crew, he joined the Z Fighters and becomes a redeemable character, mostly through the Blue Saga, but
I
that's
come
where he
back to
does
hear
become a
some
redeem.
Dragon Ball Z conversation.
Yes, because I have to bring up the example
What of
of evil
Vegeta?
characters. Yeah, so like an evil character starting off evil but can redeem himself still.
I don't
Granted,
know.
I will
I
say,
feel like it's honestly just like a philosophical and like what you interpreted the torture scene as kind of thing. Cause like I kind of understand how Jay has this opinion, but like I just disagree heavily.
I will also say that that was like the last option she was willing to go for. But she's also like she's almost going so far in to where she doesn't want to do it, but she wants to get this dream so bad. She wants to kill Vader to avenge her friend so bad that she's almost willing to do anything in her power to reach that goal.
So
So that's
yeah,
like the that's like a deep end for her.
I was about to say, I was gonna ask Jay. So, do you just not like any character who takes the mantle of like, this happened to my loved ones, and now I'm gonna do anything I can to avenge their deaths?
Look, at the end of the day, I think I was just giving like different options that could have maybe made her character more interesting, but the character as she is now is just not interesting to me. I think that a character that you described could be cool, but I just don't think that this character is cool for me. It's how it's just me. I don't know. I
Hmm.
think it could also be pre- a, a presentation matter as well, because most of this show we kind of haven't been, at least for me, I feel like there's been a lot of letdowns. Like I thought that the moment where Vader meets Obi-Wan again for the first time would have been way more climactic. Felt very, I don't know, just not as exciting or emotional as you would think it would be. And at the same time, like, and he's dragging Obi-Wan through the fire, like, yeah, that's great, but then fire spreads a little and then Darth Vader just kind of stops. Like, yeah, I get that he was burned and he doesn't like fire or whatever now.
He just let
Like,
it
it
happen. Is
just,
how I took it.
why? Like, he was right there. Like, he could have easily just jumped over the fire, force. He's Darth Vader. He could do whatever he wants, pretty much. It just felt really weird.
I
Why?
I like to say that he was like still shocked from the moment that he not only get to see his quote unquote master in the person that literally quote unquote killed Anakin Skywalker, but he's also just like maybe reliving the moments on Mustafar of like the events that have happened and like why did it happen. So I'm thinking he's like processing it and maybe more than he lets on. Maybe that's just my interpretation. Obi-Wan's like quaking in his boots as soon as he's seen Vader. And he's not even trying to get through Vader because there's no way he can get through Vader at this point. Vader's too far deep. Like Obi-Wan can reach him. The only person we know that can reach through Vader is Luke. So,
I
and that's just
think
the story.
how I took it was he was like, well, if I kill him now, I won't be able to find this like group of rebels. So
Oh, you know he doesn't care about that.
yes, he does. Just Jesus Christ, just not as much as killing Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I would say the only reason he would care to like capture rebels was to like maybe impress the Emperor, but the Emperor would be impressed by almost anything Vader would do. If he got Obi-Wan, he probably would have been more impressive. So
Yeah, I was about to say, I would argue that his goal wasn't necessarily to kill Obi-Wan, it was to torture him and then bring him in. And so when that like he knew like Vader like at that point he saw how Obi-Wan was. He's very much aware like if it really comes down to it and he gets one on one with Obi-Wan, he knows he's gonna win. Like there's no doubt about that. Like in that moment he's like, if you get away now, that doesn't matter. When I get my hands on you again, it's over. I can outpower you. Like I'm very much aware. So it's just like at that point he was just like, what like I let him feel a little bit of the pain, wallow in that for a little bit, and then I'll get him. It's kind of like those mind games or like torturous type of game. Like it's just all right. Like yeah, you got away, but don't like this. It ain't over. You ain't safe.
See, but at the end of the day, like these are kind of like assumptions or reaches as to what might be going on. We don't really know why, and to me that just feels, at least in this scenario, it feels like kind of lazy writing. And
So
I
you're
feel
pulling a
like,
Diego.
this is different, you know.
Mhm.
And then there's also like when Obi-Wan found out that Darth Vader was Anakin, his reaction just felt, I don't know, underwhelming. I just feel like a lot of this show has been underwhelming.
I mean, how did you expect Obi-Wan to react?
More than he did. What did he even? I don't even remember how he reacted. That's how underwhelming it was. You would think like these are this is Star Wars, right? This is supposed to be like epic stories. But this show just feels like everything's low key. Like especially I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm making sense. I think that maybe I just set my expectations too high.
I was literally about to say, I think you were expecting a completely different show.
I was expecting a show that was about Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, but I don't know. It it just feels underwhelming to me. The best part of the show for me so far was like this last episode where Darth Vader was fighting Riva and he did the thing with the ship. I mean, I thought that was great. I mean, also there's been like moments where things were cool. Like that was cool when we see some behind the scenes stuff like guy like you guys were talking about that guy who pretends to be a Jedi. Like it's kind of like world building stuff. I think it was cool that Obi-Wan was like chopping up that fish out in the desert, like just world building stuff. I thought it was cool. Like, what would happen if a giant monster, giant fish, sorry, a giant monster in the sand like dies? Like, what do they do? Like, I think there's certain things that are cool here. Overall, like, I don't know, like Leia getting kidnapped twice, like, I don't know. It's all just not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not impressed at all with this show.
He's not a true Star Wars fan.
I mean, the only thing I can say is like maybe you have to watch the Clone Wars to like fully appreciate it, but that's just
Maybe,
my guess.
maybe. But
That's
even
like
then,
a
like you would
guesstimate.
think that you would eat because yeah, you're right. I didn't watch the Clone Wars. I've only seen live action movies. Even then, like you would think that after seeing all of the Clone Wars, like that these things would be more exciting. But for me, they're just not. Or even for
Well,
you guys, like I would feel like you guys would be expecting as much as me since you guys are diehard Star Wars fans.
well, hold on, Jay. How much are you really like into Star Wars?
Uh, I love the original three movies. I think that they're great classic movies. And then the prequels, I like the prequels. I think that there's a lot of flaws with them, but I still like them. Like they're fun to watch, especially and the third one's great. When we see Anakin turn evil, like that stuff's great. Then the new three obviously are kind of at least the latest two are dog water. Like in general, like I like Star Wars. I'm just not like the guy who's like, "Oh, I have like this in-depth knowledge or these fun facts about Star Wars." I don't I like when Adrian was like, "Oh, this is finally Darth Vader. This is true to Darth Vader's powers here." Like, I have no idea, but it was cool.
So like, I think it was.
You could
I
say
think
like
it's
I'm a casual Star Wars fan. Like I'm a casual Star Wars fan.
well.
But still
I
like I
think this is
like
a
Anakin and
mixture of you expected too much and you don't maybe know enough of like the true lore, as in like the Darth Vader type stuff, because that's stuff that like if you don't know how menacing it is, you can't appreciate that. Even though you appreciate it, it's like it's even better for the people who are like super, into it. But I also think like because for example, I went into this show like I didn't necessarily expect too much from it, but I was also aware of like this isn't gonna be the same like jumping around lightsaber fights. Like it's gonna be a very calm story of stuff that goes on in between the third movie and the fourth movie.
Yeah, cause like
Um,
for
it's
me,
just not like what you know. I feel like I guess more on the side of casual fans were expecting a lot more in the sense of like maybe action or like a very fast paced like thing. But it's like I mean, just to like know that it's been about 10 years before anything even with like, worth even noting has happened. Um, and then it's like to me, like it's more of a story about Obi-Wan, and to me what it seems like is happening is he gave up the force completely up until this point, and this is telling the story of how he realize. For example, he starts off the show not able to even connect with Qui-Gon or Yoda, but yet
Yeah.
he comes back as a Force ghost in the fourth movie, and he's completely in tune and one with the Force again. To me, this is a story of how Obi-Wan fell out of using the Force and is now being shown and understanding why it's important that he specifically circles back around and needs to continue understanding and using the Force, because the Force is still, the way it works is like balance. If the Force gives too much on the good side, then the Force is also going to then do something to even it out by giving the dark side something. If it's too much on the dark side, then they're going to do something to where it flips it around to where the good side has something that evens out the balance. So right now, the balance is not there. Like there's Jedi there, but it's not balanced. The dark side is like heavily taking over, and I feel like this show is the Force kind of guiding Obi-Wan to be like, you need to be alive and you need to be in like Force training and like fully there for you to be able to help Luke when he grows older. And so that's why it's like, because I don't know if you guys have looked at it the same way, but it's like I feel like every episode we're drawing closer and closer as to what, like, Obi-Wan starting to open up more to the Force again and opening back up to those Jedi ways. Like this episode ends with him feeling a disturbance in the Force. This whole time, like, yeah, he felt when Vader was there, but he hasn't felt when something's going bad. When the dude was like drawing them into the thing and telling the people like, "Hey, these people are sketchy," like he had no bad like feeling in the Force, but now he's getting to the point where he feels something's off again. It's he's slowly getting back into the Force, which, as like someone who understands that, I appreciate it, and I think it's cool to see like this transition again. But if you're expecting something faster paced and a little more, you know, like the first three movie wise, like then yeah, I can see you being disappointed with this.
I mean, to be honest, my problem isn't with however much action or no action there is. I'm just saying, like, I think what I was more expecting was like super emotional and like intense uh realization for Obi-Wan. You know, he has to confront his past that he already thought that he settled with Anakin. And Anakin at the same time, this is the first time he's facing Obi since what happened in episode 3. So I thought that would just make a bigger deal out of it, but I don't know. It just it didn't live up to, I guess, how I thought they would do it.
I mean,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, that it's more about Obi-Wan with gaining the Force back. I just thought it would be more about like the emotions between Anakin and Obi-Wan, which is why I'm surprised that you guys said, well, you would appreciate it more if I saw the Clone Wars, but I'm like, isn't the Clone Wars all about their friendship and their relationship? But then this one isn't really about that. Then now it's about Obi-Wan and him just getting the Force back. It just feels weird to me.
I don't know,
I
cuz
don't
like
know.
I don't know. The only thing that I can think of like is just I don't know how to say it without like sounding like a jackass, but like I feel like you kind of like missed a bunch of beats with Obi-Wan learning that Anakin was still alive, cuz like dude was like shook. And I know maybe like you were expecting more like you said, but like at the same time, you know, he's got two inquisitors behind him. He really doesn't have time to be shook as fuck to like in that moment. And
Sure, not in that moment, but even like after that, like we barely get any like literally all we get is like
he was
after
seeing
he was.
Anakin in random fields. I mean, like that at least for me, I was like, okay, so this is like actually haunting him. But like I know what you mean that they didn't really show it like enough, I guess, but I just took it as there's more pressing matters. He needs to get Leia back. He'll deal with this uh these emotions later kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's only worse for him because like he's dealing with the daughter of two people he knew very well, Padme and of course Anakin, and he sees like qualities within Padme and Anakin in Leia. So like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
probably hurts him even
I
more
can
than that.
appreciate that. Yeah, I don't have any issue with.
Does she tell him
I don't
about
have any issue
Anakin
with
before or
Leia.
after he sees Darth Vader the first time?
I think he
Before.
sees it
It's
after.
after, right?
No, it's
I thought
before.
it's
He doesn't.
He doesn't
Does he
see
see her?
Vader within the first 3 episodes.
He sees her at the end of episode. Oh yeah.
It was at the end of
Does he?
episode
Yeah.
3, and then he
Oh,
sees
okay. Yeah.
Vader
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
4 or
Yeah.
5. Or no, it was
yeah,
episode
okay.
2, my bad. It was episode 2 was when they were on that planet.
I like. I just got like a vibe that like it's like he didn't know, but he knew that like Anakin wasn't completely gone. But I don't know. I could be
I
wrong.
mean, yeah, there's also that. I don't know. Like, but do you see what I mean though, Jay? Like, or do you really
I
just
mean,
like, I don't know. I feel like it's like a fundamental kind of thing.
I think. Oh yeah. So what I was getting at was because this is a whole roundabout way to get back to what I was saying. Since I feel like those things have been so poorly handled for me, at least.
Mhm.
And then to see this character who I'm not all that enthusiastic about soaking up screen time and doing a bunch of stuff, it might be like that might be greatly affecting more of why I don't really care about her.
Mhm.
Um, that's just my take.
Interesting. I mean, like I can appreciate what you're saying cuz like I get it, but I just disagree.
I mean, I kind of get it, but I'm thinking of more like maybe context of the Clone Wars might have helped,
Well,
but
I mean, I don't know because I feel like I don't know cuz he said that he wasn't expecting more action or anything, which was what I thought originally, but he just
No, no, yeah. I honestly look. I what I was hoping for was like this super dramatic, emotional thing. Like they used to be friends, and oh my god, it turns out that you're Darth Vader this whole time. Oh, I'm fighting my old master who I haven't fought in forever. But it doesn't. It's not. That's not the story at all. And it's.
So, what made you think that? Was it the fact that like the original actor or what's his name, Christensen? Was it because they were coming back and they were making a big deal that he was coming back to reprise the role?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, like he was in interviews and stuff, so I'm like, oh man, he's gonna be on screen a lot. I thought there'd be more flashbacks for
So
sure,
maybe,
kind of like what we got in this last episode. And then also,
so
I mean,
maybe the
just
media just like kind of like how they portrayed what this series was threw you off.
I
maybe.
Like
I mean, and
just
also the existence of this entire show. That's like, how long is the Clone Wars? Like 10 seasons or something crazy? Like how long is it?
yeah, it's like
Yeah, I'm
a
like,
lot of
just the
seasons.
existence of it alone. I'm like, this whole show is just like their friendship, right? Like
yeah, but
as master and
I
Padawan
feel
Jedi.
like
So I just assumed like this is where we were going
I
with
feel
it.
like if that was
Even having
going to
not
be
watched
the
it.
show, they would have used him more in promotional material. Because, like, I know that he was in the interviews and stuff, but like all the promo stuff for this show is just Ewan McGregor. So, like, I, I can see where you got those expectations, but like my personal experience, I didn't even like I heard about Hayden Christensen coming back, but I was like, obviously Darth Vader is going to be in this at some point, so it makes sense to bring him back. But I don't know, I just took it as like, oh, we're just gonna see a show about what Obi-Wan has been doing in between episode 3 and when what he does before he becomes an old ass motherfucker. Like my expectations were like exactly where this show is, where it's like it's pretty slow. There's not crazy action, at least from Ewan McGregor. So like, I don't know. It's really unfortunate that was what your experience is though.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's a culmination of things because there's it doesn't help when there's moments like when that one I forget her name, the character who just died in this episode, the female character who was
Tala.
like a Kala. Like it doesn't help when there's moments like where she just slaps a clone trooper in the helmet and he like
Bro,
basically is
that was
like
so funny.
incapacitated. I'm like,
That
are
was
you
so
kidding me right
She
now?
funny.
like twisted his helmet and threw it down. I was just
I
like,
was like,
what
what the frick? Or when they're sneaking Leia out in a trench coat, bro. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I
that
can't,
was a
bro.
little
I'm like
weird.
dying
There are
inside,
some
bro,
weird moments.
watching
I ain't
that,
gonna lie.
bro.
See, that
Like,
was
it's
I think they threw
painful.
that up to there was so much going on that
yeah.
like
Yeah, I know. It's just seeing it, bro.
Well, in my head canon, even though I know that he's not at that point in like
Like,
in that
oh
episode,
yeah,
in
his
my head
mind
canon
doing
was he
everyone.
was doing the mind trick to make everybody just see him walking regularly.
I'm dead.
Because I was like, nah, if
Um,
this is actually what everybody's seeing and nobody's questioning it, nah. But head canon.
I think once it's done in the future, I might rewatch it without those expectations of what it should be, but I have a feeling I'm still not going to enjoy it as much
I
as you
do too,
guys,
because
regardless.
you did that with Doctor Strange and you still thought that shit was ass.
I mean, it kind of was.
I'm dead. See, so
Well,
you're
here,
gonna come
well,
back to us and be like, yeah, Obi-Wan's still garbage.
well, with Doctor Strange, on the second watch, I did enjoy it more, but that's just because I wasn't expecting it to be a good movie anymore. I was just like, okay, we're here for the ride now, so let's just enjoy all this crazy stuff that's happening. So, as far as this show, I mean, I think that there's not as flaws in this show are easier to look past as far as like those cringy moments and some you have to kind of jump to conclusions like how Riva got to that spot faster, things like that. Like those are easier to overlook, but like as a whole, like I don't know if just the story is exciting enough for me to enjoy it as much as you guys.
That's crazy.
Or like
And I'm
cuz
even
like I'll
less
give you
of a
another
Star
example.
Wars fan than you are. So like
Well, here's another example like if you want to show us like an Obi-Wan who's like completely dropped the force like and I thought like why don't we push it farther like he didn't feel like that he was down, but was he
I
really
wouldn't
that
say he
down?
dropped the force because he still wants to learn more of how to become like ascend like to what Yoda and Qui Gon Jinn was talking about. But he just, I guess, quit the ways of the Jedi, so it didn't really help him like try to learn the way of the Force of what they learned and how they became the Force Ghosts essentially, or learn the ways of the Force of the things that they knew. Because it's not him just dropping the Force entirely. If he dropped the Force entirely, we get a character that was similar to a character like
Owen.
I forgot her name. Not Owen, not Owen, but a character like you would get in Fallen Order. Is a side character that you meet, and she's a Jedi, but she completely just dropped the
Oh yeah,
Force.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Javen's
you
not
get
gonna get
something
that
like
reference.
that. He's not gonna get it either. This sucks, but that's like the only reference I have. I would say Ahsoka, but Ahsoka's a different case because she's like a gray line. She's not even a gray Jedi because they don't even exist. Um,
Or maybe
Other
they
than
do.
that,
Ooh.
no, they've never been called gray Jedi. They're
Well,
just
what's like the like Jedi that are like neutral or whatever?
they don't have a name. They're just neutral.
Oh,
That's just what they are.
okay.
I thought some puppet on TikTok disproved that gray.
Yeah, there's no gray Jedi's because there's never like stated to be gray Jedi. They're just like I guess balance in the force or something similar to that sense. I have to look through it because I never looked too hard in gray
Yeah,
Jedi's.
I just remember that like their whole thing is like the white sabers and the yellow saber, yeah, and the golden sabers, and like that's all that they have.
Well, you know what? Maybe with the next episode, I'll completely change my
You're
tune.
not.
Probably not.
All right.
it's
All right.
funny the lightsaber colors have nothing to do with what type of Jedi you are.
It's
So
not
that's
necessarily
already
true,
like a
bruh. Because Ahsoka's the only one that we've seen with white, and she's not like a Jedi Jedi.
yes, and you get white taking a red lightsaber and like healing the crystal inside of it, and that's how you get a white.
See, that's a bunch of nerd ass shit that I don't know, nor do I care.
See, like what if I was a Jedi stranded on a planet and like I killed someone with a red lightsaber, bro, and now I'm just using a red lightsaber. Like,
No,
my,
Then you just have
you see what
that
I'm?
spears.
still wouldn't make you a old Jedi. I mean, not Jedi. That still wouldn't turn you to the Sith
Exactly.
necessarily.
You're just using a
Exactly.
damaged kyber crystal.
Yeah. So color is
Bleeded
irrelevant.
hyper crystal.
Huh?
It's bleeded, I think is what they call
I
it.
don't care. The fact that I got it correct saying kyber crystal is the part that I'm focused on. Anyways, speaking of possibly mid, possibly goated shows, Ms. Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
So the reason why I said possibly mid is because like I'm not a fan of the CGI. But it is actually the highest rated Disney Plus show, like period. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think
CGI is not that bad.
the
It's
CGI
not
last episode
terrible.
was horrid when she was just
Wait,
throwing
did
out
you
the
watch the second
yeah.
episode or just the first one?
Oh, I haven't seen the second
See, yeah,
episode.
I haven't seen the second one because I was
Oh, you
prioritizing Obi
chose to
Wan.
watch a show that you don't give a fuck about instead of that's crazy.
Well, hey, I like this episode the most. So
Still a mid ass show,
I
bro.
will say the camera work for Miss Marvel is actually really good, and it's like I can actually like pay attention and appreciate the
Honestly,
camera work they
like
have.
the stylistic choices that they make are fire, bro.
yeah, aesthetics, this show's untouched.
Yeah, I would say like this is probably like as like camera work and aesthetic wise, like best. Do I want to say Disney Plus or like Marvel show?
Whatever you want to.
Just Marvel in general, like this is up there, bro. Like stylistically, at least.
Oh yeah, because
They're
like
executing it really good.
dude, like I like the show like regardless, but like when they were what was it like Bruno's like the shop below his room where like all of the neon signs were like doing like the emojis and like the text messages that him and Kamala were sending back and forth to each other. I was like, I love this show. Just because those stylistic choices and like quirks is just fire.
Yeah, it just look cool. Like even seeing their text messages through the shop is like that was just very cool. Like I don't know what else to say. It's cool. Her story wise, um, pretty interesting so far. It just seems like coming of age story we're gonna see for like
Man, I
the
can't even
thousandth
say
time.
anything about this episode. I hate y'all.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
literally just didn't even have time. I barely had time to watch the Obi-Wan episode. I'll be honest.
Nah, because there's some stuff that happened this episode that I wanted to talk about so badly.
Do you think that the second episode made you like the show even more than episode 1, Diego, or are you about the same?
It's about the same. Well,
It's like I'm
there's
interested and I'm going to keep watching it, but like it's just kind of like it's just decent. Like I feel like
what?
outside of like the style and the editing and the animations and all that extra stuff that they're doing to make it like unique, outside of that, like I mean, we kind of already seen this story
What?
before, you know. Oh,
Where?
did you guys?
A coming of age story.
Yeah, it's
more
just
or
a
less.
coming of age story
Oh
where your
my
parents are
God.
like super, against whatever you're doing.
I mean, they do really
Okay,
point
but
out
of
her
Muslims
ADHD being
with some Pakistani ass fucking shit going on. Look, man, just because it's a coming of age story and you're right, it is just a copy paste coming of age story, but like, I don't know. There's just so much. There's so many like what is it called? Like unique design aspects and just themes that I just fuck with heavy.
I really do like how they design, quote unquote design, given like a little bit of I don't even know what you call it. Like her ADHD is more like physically seen, like her point of view of what she's
Yeah.
seeing. But, like whenever she's like, well, like when she was talking to that principal and she just couldn't like pay attention to whatever the fuck he was saying about you need to get your life together, you need to know what the fuck you're doing next in life and da 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 da. Instead of like she's thinking about, oh, I wonder what's this superhero, what can I dress as, or oh wow, would you look at that sign over there? It's like
Or like
it's
after
actually like
school when
really
they were
cool.
talking about like the finishing touch for her outfit, and like you saw in the background and like the graffiti, there was like a bunch of different things going on.
Yeah, that you see like Captain Miss Marvel. All right, yeah, Captain Marvel, just like zombie, and that was like a pretty cool
Yeah,
thing to
like
see.
Princess, Zombie, I forget what else. But like I don't know, man. That's a mid ass take if I've ever heard a mid ass take.
Hey, look, I'm just basing this off the first episode. I mean, have you seen Diego? Have you seen the movie Turning Red?
Yeah.
Oh, it's literally a copy paste. What are you saying?
Chinese versus Pakistani / Indian. Same movie.
Yeah, but it's literally the same
Same
exact
movie.
story, though. It's the
No,
same
it's
exact
not.
story.
Watch episode
At
2.
least episode 1 is all right. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying right now it's all right. I'm not saying it's bad or nothing. I have no real complaints. All right.
Look, it's a culture shock to the Christian moms. All right. Have you seen that petition? It's like
What?
What's the
it was like Christian moms against Miss Marvel or something.
That's so cringe.
Yeah.
Ew, fucking hell.
I saw that and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make Miss Marvel my favorite shit just to spite them.
What are they going on about?
Dog, they're like, oh, we're sick and tired of having or Disney throwing these different cultures in our face. We just want our
Oh, not the
American.
Christians talking about different cultures being
Yes,
shoved down their throats.
yes.
Not the
That's so
Christians.
funny. That's so funny.
Not the Christians, even though they like to go house to house. Hey, you want to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? I don't know.
Jehovah's
Anywho,
Witnesses are funny, bro. Anyways,
other than that, the show is pretty interesting. I wouldn't say
the
like
second
I'm completely
episode,
hooked.
all I'm gonna say is there's some things that happened that had me shook as hell, and that's it.
Well, I can't wait to see episode 2. I wouldn't say I'm hooked on the show, but I am more open to watching it more than what I used to when I first saw the trailer of it. I guess now we can just move on to Stranger Things because now
Well,
how's this for Miss Marvel?
we want to talk
Unless
about
you have
Stranger Things. Wait till next week when all of us have watched all of it, or
Yeah, because by
okay.
next week I'll probably have finished all of it.
Yeah, it's
because
probably better if we can have y'all because I'm the only
oh
one. I'm
my
not sure.
god,
Yeah,
yeah,
me
no,
and
we're not
Brennan are
talking
the
about
only
Stranger
ones who
Things.
can.
I'm boycotting this shit. We're not talking about it. We've been recording for 2
Wait,
hours. We're not talking about it.
That's fair.
wait, we're already done talking about Miss Marvel?
If
I
none
mean,
of
was
y'all
there any
kept
on?
talking.
I had nothing else to add.
Sorry. I thought we were checking up on Brandon because he wasn't talking. None. My bad. I just wanted to say that I think that the actress is great for the character, and I'm because I know what her powers are supposed to be in the comics, so I'm curious to see like what the frick even like how like I know this is gonna be very different, so it actually makes me more interested to see like how they explain her power from that cufflet or bracelet thing she put on, but. Bro's like
Uh,
in episode 2, they're going to expand upon all
yeah,
No,
that laughter told me
mean,
everything.
I'm just not gonna say nothing. Watch episode 2.
Yeah, I'll watch. And we'll come back next week and be like, Miss Marvel, a goaded peak fiction.
No, he's gonna come back next week and he's gonna be like, bro, this was so stupid.
You
No.
serious? Oh, okay. You got me scared, bro.
All I'm gonna say is I'm super excited for next week's episode. That shit's crazy.
Let's see what episode 2 is all about then. Other than that, we still gonna do Weebly reading, or are we just gonna
Speed run this
you gonna
shit.
cut that out? Speed run Weebly reading. All
All right, so
right.
what have we
Who
been
wanna
doing
go?
for the last 2 weeks? Beating my meat. Beating
Huh?
my meat.
I've done that
Watching
too.
some hentai.
Not bad.
Watching hella Pornhub. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
I'm not
that's
including
me.
any of that. I've been I look, I want to say I started reading Naruto, but I really haven't because I'm still on chapter 3.
Damn, I
Yeah.
thought you were reading Naruto.
See, I thought I was reading a lot more than I actually was, but then I realized that like for the last I think like 3 days, I've been reading like 2 pages a day.
bro.
So in my head, I've been reading a lot more. You know what I mean?
You said, "Damn, that's a lot of reading."
because I'm reading it and then I'm also thinking about because I've watched the show 5 times, so I pretty much know beat for beat everything that happens in the original Naruto series. So I'm just going through my head thinking wow, I can't wait to read this, wow, I can't wait to read that, and then I'm like, damn, I've been reading a lot, and then I'm like, oh, I'm still on chapter 3, page 4. Oof.
Jesus Christ! I thought you were a
I thought
decent
I was hella
nerd,
deep too. I'm not even gonna lie. I think in my head I was like, dude, I'm about to come up on the tuning exams.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, that's all you done.
Outside of that, Street Fighter. I've been on fighting games have been just encompassing my life. Street Fighter 6 got announced in these last 2 weeks, and I've been hyper fixated as fuck on Street Fighter 6, and it makes me super upset because I gotta wait till next year for it. What was it? Oh, Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. This is a PSA for anybody who owns a fucking Switch. There is a demo for this game. Play it. It's free. It's goated. That's it. Do it or you're fired.
You're fired.
Yes, from life, aka I'ma kill you. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna do that. But honestly, it's fire, bro. I honestly did not think I was gonna be as into this game as I actually am. I finished the demo already, and now I'm about to do a completely different route because in the game there's 3 different storylines that you can follow. I finished one for the demo. Now I'm about to go do a second one and probably a third one before the end of the week or by the 24th when it comes out officially. But yeah, the demo is free. It's goated. Play it. And that's all that I've been doing these last 2 weeks.
All right. Do you want me to go first, Jay, or do you want to go first? I guess I'll just take the lead. What I've been doing, I've been reading a whole lot of Naruto. Last time y'all checked me in, I was like chapter 50. I'm well past over 100 chapters. I'm on 160 something, as I'm correct. Hold on. Yeah, I'm 166, and I've been past the tuning exams. Tuning exams was fire. I got to see my favorite character, one of my favorite characters, which is Kabuto. People don't know that because Kabuto's low key goaded, and I also love to see the introduction of Jiraiya because he's not one of my favorites, but I did like seeing him and Naruto have that cool little dynamic of master and pupil little thing. And I do know what happens, so I'm gonna have to hold in that pain.
RIP.
Anywho, other things I've been watching different series. Watching Moriarty the Patriot season 2 because I found out there's a season 2, and it's interesting because now it goes past the manga.
Huh?
And yeah, they skip parts from the manga too, which kind of surprises me. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's gonna happen.
Sounds like a bad idea that they would go off without the manga.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it started as the anime and it's now a manga, or it's just started as a manga, now it's an anime, and now the anime's going ahead just cause fuck it, why not?
I mean, I could list a lot of reasons why not.
I can list. There's infinitely a lot of lists, but it could be just cause it does take forever for a chapter to come out. So far I've only I'm literally in an arc right after the arc that ends where the manga stops at for now. So I can't tell you what's gonna
It started
happen.
as
The
a
new
manga, by the way.
character. It started as a manga.
Yeah, it
Okay.
started production and or publication in 2016.
God damn, and it's only 20 chapters. Crazy. It's not bad.
Man said it's only 20 chapters. There's 17 volumes out.
Is there 17?
There's
Oh,
17
wait a minute.
volumes of this shit.
Wait, maybe I think Crunchyroll's fucking behind as fuck. Holy
I think you're
I'm at the-
smoking penis is what I think.
No, I think Crunchyroll's behind. No, not Crunchyroll. Fuck, Shonen Jump is like far behind. I'm gonna check it out. But next the arcs going decent. I don't really remember because I was kind of sleeping on it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching them like when it's like 12 in the morning. No, 12 a.m. and I'm like, yeah, I need to sleep. So fuck that. There's another anime I started just because I watched anime in AMVs on edit on
I
Instagram.
hate you.
Listen, they fire. They fire, but they mislead you. I'm not gonna lie, because the anime I'm watching is kind of mid. I don't really like the main character because all he just does is shout, "I'm the strongest in the world. I'm the
Naruto?
world's strongest." It's more annoying. And Naruto, at least in the manga, just wasn't annoying when he said it.
Oh,
This,
speaking of,
this
I vividly remember this man saying, "I'm gonna be Hokage" at least 6 times by the point that I'm at in Naruto, and he's only said it once. Anyways,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
at least in the manga, it's not as annoying. All right, maybe I'm just tripping, but dude, this
Believe
man
it.
just fucking no, this motherfucker says I'm the strongest in the world, but has yet to show me why he's the strongest in the world. He's probably the best trickster, but I'm be honest, I haven't even seen his ability, and if he has, it's only been one time, and I don't remember it because it's. I don't even. I dead ass don't think he's shown his ability, which kind of worries me because I'm like, is this ability ass low key? Story wise, it's just eh. Anime is called Brave of the Six, I think. It's like you six chosen heroes are chosen to like defeat a demon god that's like supposed to take over the world every like couple hundred years. Basic kind of. But so far the series mid. When I'm halfway through it, so I want to see if what it finishes or how it finishes. Only has one season, thank God, because I don't think I'm probably gonna watch a second season. Other than that, I think that's all I've been reading and watching. Oh, I do need to start The Boys. Jay been hammering that,
The
so
mids.
I'll lead it on to Jay. Jay, my boy.
He heard me say the mids and
Yeah.
he just died.
Yeah, what you been reading? You know.
Let's see here. Besides my weekly animes that I'm keeping up with, I think it's just been Stranger Things. Got through the first 4 episodes so far. Not gonna lie, first 2 episodes were alright, but episodes 3 and 4, especially episode 4, oh my god, dude, it was crazy.
Oh, you gonna lose your shit when you get to episode 5.
I already know.
Best. No,
This has been a
season,
slow
bro.
uphill.
This season is the best season fucking period.
Bro, honestly, with this last episode, it feels that way, bro. A lot of crazy stuff that happened in this one episode.
Yes.
Like, it was insane. There was like multiple moments where I'm like, man, this must be where the episode ends, because how could it get any crazier? And then it keeps going.
Yeah, every episode's like an hour and something. Crazy.
Yeah.
All
Honestly,
I'm
Then
saying, Vecna's the best villain in Stranger Things so far.
dog. Honestly, facts, because like I've never actually been worried for the main cast before, and like this whole season I'm stressing for everybody. Especially since like episode 1 they made it very obvious that they are not worried about killing nobody apparently on screen for reasons that
No.
I
that's facts.
don't think I want to mention because of reasons. But yeah, like if you've seen the first episode of Stranger Things, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Cause that shit was intense for no reason.
Brutal.
But yeah, dude,
That's all I'm gonna
this
say.
season's fire.
And then you already know I had to keep up with the boys.
Mid.
The new season of the boys started,
so
bro.
mid.
For my literally some of the best. We get some of the best live action TV shows right now, bro. Stranger Things at the same time as the boys.
Damn.
I couldn't be more
Man,
blessed. I couldn't be more
ain't
blessed.
even gonna mention Ms. Marvel. That's crazy.
Hey, I only seen one episode, bro. I ain't gonna put that up there with these. Come on now. Especially, and like, no offense to Ms. Marvel, but ain't no way it has a shot at being as good as those two shows.
Oh, I thought. No. Okay. I thought you were gonna say something else. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh no, I'm just saying. I don't think. I mean, Stranger Things, in its defense, right? It's already. This is a culmination to season 4. Like it's earned this respect.
Nah.
At the
Season
and the
4 was
boys, it's already
ass.
on season. Boys is already on season 3.
Sure.
It's crazy.
Is it really?
It's so good. Yeah, this is season 3.
Wait, this is season 3. I thought it was season 2 of
That's
Boys.
what I'm
The
saying.
Boys.
Oh,
my-
you're
Oh,
right. No,
bro.
it is season 3 because season 2 was the kid. That's
Look,
crazy.
Adrian, when you're watching the boys,
It don't
what's
feel
gonna
like
happen?
it don't feel like it's seasons, bro. It's just an everlasting show.
Yeah, Adrian, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, that was insane! No way they topped this." It's gonna keep happening over and over
Listen,
and over.
the TikTok I shown you is the scene I was talking about, bro. That was
Listen, bro. I
brutal.
don't think it'll get any better
Hey,
than them sitting in a whale's fucking corpse.
bruh.
I'm sorry,
Listen, I'm gonna
but
forget this.
They just gonna
You guys.
give my boy Adrian spoilers like that.
I have no context other.
wait,
The only
you
thing I
haven't seen
know,
any of the boys?
I've seen clips. That's like the most
What?
I've seen.
Huh? Okay.
Diego, what do you think? What do you think he meant when he says he has to
I'm
watch
gonna
the
be honest.
boys?
I'm reading Naruto right now, ignoring y'all. So,
Oh my god.
chapter 4,
finally getting the
baby.
page. You finally getting the pages in.
Chapter 4. Only like fucking. How many chapters are there? Oh my god.
Pretend you didn't hear nothing,
696 left.
Adrian.
Have fun.
God damn it. This is another One Piece. Ah! Or another Bleach. Oh well.
Other than that, I watched. Yeah, no, I can't think of it. Oh, I watched Top Gun Maverick, which I mentioned earlier. Movie's pretty good. I think that to really appreciate it the most, you would have had to like be around for the OG Top Gun. I mean, I watched it before I watched this movie. Like, I feel like some older people are getting a lot more enjoyment out of this movie than me. The fighter jet stuff in the air, chef's kiss, bro. Stuff was amazing. Uh, other than that, I think that's it. A lot.
Oh, with that coming to
Well, I'll do
it's
Brennan's. He's been reading One Piece. Can't talk about it because Javen over here. But aside from that, he's been I don't know what the fuck he's been doing, to be honest. His birthday was yesterday. Shit. Happy late
yeah,
birthday to the
it's
boy.
my boy.
If you're watching this, comment happy birthday, Brennan. Or, if you're on the podcast stuff, go to our TikTok or our YouTube and comment happy birthday, Brennan. Oh, he's also been working and practicing his photography skills. Because my boy is trying to be a photographer. He's debating going to photography school and shit. But yeah, that's all he been doing aside from sucking dick. Anyways, Adrian, what he say? Tasty.
Tasty.
All right, Adrian, take it away.
Okay. Well, with that coming to a conclusion, thank y'all for watching this amazing episode of the Weebs Comic Podcast. I hope you enjoyed your stay. If you do enjoy us as individuals, well, here's a list of how you support us. We have my Twitch in the bio. Not in the bio. Why did I say bio? Fuck you. Anywho,
Description.
description. We have we have Diego's channel in the description. We're gonna have Jay's channel in the description, and then we're also gonna have Brennan not channel, his Instagram photography page. That's gonna be in the description. He's gonna be on that photography shit, and we're gonna support that boy. You know why? Because he's fucking goated with the camera. He's a saucy man with the camera. You know what I mean? And y'all better respect that boy. Anywho, I hope y'all enjoy your day, and I hope you have a lovely life. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Peace.